What is up? We're back. Been a minute, been a fat minute. Within the time that I was gone, I've gotten really into more retro kind of horror games. I mean, like, I haven't played a lot, but the main ones have mainly just been Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Classics, can't go wrong. Now, obviously, I've played the new Silent Hill. I've not new Silent Hill. I've played the remake of Silent Hill 2 by Bloober Team. Wonderful game, highly recommend. Seriously, amazing. I've still yet to play the original. However, I have played Silent Hill 1, 3, and 4. All amazing games. All amazing games. I plan on replaying the third game and playing the second game with y'all, just recording it. Now, before we actually do any of that, we're going to play something else today that looks incredibly promising called Heartworm. Indie horror game, takes heavy inspiration from the original Resident Evils and Silent Hills. Looks wonderful, looks amazing. I am incredibly excited to get into it. First off though, we gotta pour up. Oh, you can't really see it, but just one of the many proofs, just one of the proofs that I have been a massive Silent Hill fan now. That is the Heaven's Night neon sign from Silent Hill 2. Still can't really see it, we'll just throw up a picture of it. You also might notice that the camera quality is a lot better. That is because I am now using the Sony ZV-1F camera. Look at our lean here. Beautiful. Oh my. Oh yeah. Absolutely beautiful. But I believe without further ado, everyone, let's get into the game for the day. Ooh. Okay. I'm rocking with it. I'm gonna. Ooh. 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 I do like that. Incredibly clever, honestly. I like that a lot. I never have been one for tank controls, but we might rock with it. We might rock with it, see how it goes. I think that's good. I think that's good. I like that a lot. Spider. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Survival guide. Movement. Left stick moves you around. You can run by holding X while moving forward. If you are using modern controls, you will always run, and the joystick will control your speed depending on how far it's pushed. Okay. Survival guide, interaction and equipment. You can interact with many items in the world by pressing A. Some will stand out more than others. Ooh. You can equip or use some items you find, such as your camera, after you've picked it up. Open your inventory with open your inventory with Y, select the camera, and then select the equip action. Oh shit. Whoa. Where are we going now? Whoa. Whoa. Love the janky controls. Dude, that menu too? Hang on, bro. Yeah, this is screaming Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Holy shit, I ain't reading all that. Okay, I am not a notes reader. That is one thing about me in all of these games. I do not read notes, which does suck because a lot of like the lore tends to be in these notes. So I do miss out quite a bit on that end, but I can always learn more later. Don't know about this though. It depends how popular the game gets. Are those cigarettes? Smoke one right now. Oh. Fine. There is one thing. Is that real art in the top left? Did somebody make that? Who, like, hang on. I need to go see if on the store page I don't know who did the art. Great art style. Absolutely beautiful. I'm hoping that is real art. I am not a fan of AI generated art. Hey there, editing me here. I just wanted to say real quick that the art in this game is actually not AI generated. It looks a little like it would be. I can't really explain it, but it's not. I'll actually throw up a tweet right here by the creator of the game because I was so confused by it. I was so confused on whether or not it was AI generated or it wasn't. So I decided to go onto the creator's Twitter page, and I actually found out that a lot of people thought that this was also AI generated. So he made a tweet saying, "Also, it is frustrating that I have to even clarify this. The cover/key/character art is not AI. They are real human traditional art that I commissioned from Somber Painter," I'm pretty sure I'm saying that correctly, "who skillfully and painstakingly crafted them." Traditional? That means this was not digital art. Like, this was not on a tablet, nothing like that. He did this on an actual canvas. And you can see in one of the images that he painted it himself using what looks like oil paints, maybe? It's amazing. Seriously, huge props to the artist, huge props to the creator of the game for clarifying this. I think that about covers it. So any other time that I question that it's AI in this video, just know that I now know it is not. Big thumbs up for me. You're gonna hear from me one more time in this video. So without further ado, let's get back into it. I assume if I combine with the camera, with the film and the camera. Oh my god. Already so good. Already so good. Holy, this is why I didn't. Oh, this is gonna piss me off so much. I can already tell. Where am I going? Not this way then? Oh wait, what's back here actually? Oh. You get more used to There's outfits? Oh, we're in our Silent Hill 3 era. Okay. I assume you unlock them. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, I assume you unlock the outfits through, because this game has multiple endings. It said that on the Steam page. I'm just now realizing I hope that I'm recording in separate channels for audio, because if I'm not, I'm cooked, actually. I was just being stupid. Been a while. Been a fat minute. Now, as you can see, my character tends to drift back and forth. That's because, like, the slightest turn on a stick literally, like, turns you so much. That's not an issue, though. That's honestly just leaning more into the retro aesthetic. That's exactly how those games were. As I said, once you get used to it, it all just gets easier. I think I see something over here. Oh, no, no, go back, no, there you go. Diary. Pleasure Beach 1. I finally went to explore Pleasure Beach today. It's been on my list forever, and the forecast was perfect, but unsurprisingly, I ended up in over my head. When I got there, everything was pretty normal. There were folks on the shore, having a picnic, enjoying the beautiful summer day, and the usual kids messing around on the playground across the street. I grabbed my camera, locked my car, and started making my way across the land bridge. It took maybe 30 minutes to cross, longer than I expected. Damn, 30 minutes to cross a fucking bridge on foot? Better be a good beach. The island seemed to be completely empty, so I began searching through the abandoned home, confident in my solitude. So many of them were destroyed. Roofs and walls collapsed from years of disregard. Some houses so decrepit I couldn't even enter. But there was just enough left that I began to really feel bad for these people. They had no time to pack and leave. Family photos were strewn across floors and belongings were still packed in drawers. I even saw a table that looked like it had been set for dinner, however many years ago. My sympathy turned into suspicion as I ventured further. Many of the houses had the same red graffiti in their attics, markings and symbols I had never seen before. I assumed it was just from kids messing around, but something about it began to trigger my paranoia. I noticed the sun was setting as I reached the end of the residential area. It was strange. I could have sworn it had only been a couple of hours. The last time I checked my watch, it was before noon, but now the clock read 7:30 p.m. I brushed it off as just losing track of time. It was frustrating. I hadn't even gotten to half the town, but I knew I had to head back. The land bridge would be submerged soon if it wasn't already. Sure enough, as I turned the corner to where I had entered earlier, I was greeted by nothing but the sea. The entire land bridge was underwater. I was stuck and alone, or so I thought. Okay, so there's this one place. I cannot remember what it's called. Okay, for the life of me, I cannot remember what it's called, but there is this place that actually does have, where like at certain times of day, it does have land bridges. Hey there, editing me here. Turns out the place that I was thinking of is actually called the Bar Island Trail in Maine. For approximately 1.5 hours before and after low tide, you can walk across the water bridge and get to Bar Island. This sounds like an alcoholic's dream. And it is really beautiful, honestly. It is a beautiful place, if I'm correct. Never been there myself, and I don't ever plan on going. There's a whole industrial plant right next to this house. You are breathing in toxins. That's what the person in the letter was talking about. Or in the diary. Oh. Resident Evil. Resident Evil right off the bat. Holy crap. Got a Steam achievement. This is terrifying. No, not that way. Oh God. Some areas are too dark to see without help. You can use the camera flash without consuming ammo by not aiming and pressing. And pressing what? And pressing what? I'm more scared than ever now. Right bumper. I want y'all to look at something. I don't know if y'all have noticed it yet already. Do you see the book? Okay, it's very bright. I don't know how you wouldn't see it. Keep looking at the book. Now there's blood on it. I like that. I like that a lot. It is so subtle. So subtle. But it changes the feel of it. Like it makes you think that there's something wrong here. Pleasure Beach 2. Oh, it's a long one. Oh, it's a long one. It was darker than any night I could remember. The island was far enough offshore that there were no light pollution, and in almost no time I was wandering in pitch blackness. It was cold too. The breeze coming over the water contrasted heavily with the mild weather earlier that day. I didn't have much of a plan, but I knew that if I was stuck, I would have to find a place to stay warm. I made my way back to the houses, which were much more terrifying in the night. I turned to look down the street and froze mid-step. I barely see due to the lack of light, but it looked like another person was standing there, right in the middle of the street, staring at me, motionless. I tried to rationalize, but in that situation, my sanity was already being tested. I called out to them with a strained, "Hello?" praying to God that it was just some teenager, not whatever nightmare my mind was conjuring. No response, no movement, nothing. I looked around and noticed some of the windows in the attics of the houses looked like there was dim light coming from them. Candles, maybe? I had been here all day and I didn't see anyone. It didn't make any sense. As every possible scenario, none of which seemed to end well for me, raced through my mind, one rational thought broke through and reminded me. I had my camera. I could trigger the flash on demand without using the little film I had left to illuminate my surroundings. I was so scared I almost didn't want to. What if there was really something there and using my camera would only alert it to my presence? Finally, I pressed the flash trigger. Everything around me lit up and I saw nothing. The figure in the road was gone. The light coming from the windows gone. It was just a silent, long dead town and me. The rest of the night was uneventful. I used my camera flash to navigate the ruins, found the closest home with 4 intact walls, locked the door to one of the bedrooms, and fell asleep against the wall. I woke up the next morning and booked it back across the land bridge. I don't think I'll go back to Pleasure Beach. It's a good idea. I heard a footstep right there, made me flash my camera. I see a lock. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, they're like inverted. Like pressing down goes up. Yeah. Pressing down goes up. Oh wait, no, that makes sense. Never mind, I'm just a fucking dumbass. Thought it was a cutscene for a second. It is like kind of bright in here. Oh, well, there's why. Where you going? Where you? What the fuck was that? Oh, hello. God, another long diary entry, but Pleasure Beach 3? Oh no, it's Father's Journal 1. I finally put the pieces together the other day. Oh, I finally put the pieces together the day, not the other day. God, I have issues. I finally put the pieces together the day you asked where John was. At first I was confused, thinking maybe you forgot his exact address and wanted to send a letter. I laughed and replied with the address of the home our son had been living in for the past 2 years with his wife and our new grandchild. I won't ever forget the look you gave me. Perplexed and confused, you asked, "What is he doing there?" When I told you that he moved there for his job, the expression on your face darkened. I could tell that something wasn't adding up for you, but you just slowly shook your head and walked away. How could you forget that? I knew we were both getting on in years. Forgetting little things was understandable, but we had gone to meet our granddaughter only months ago. I wanted to believe it was just a momentary confusion. To this day, I still wish I was right. Interesting. So far, we have someone who has gone to a place called Pleasure Beach and have encountered what appear to be spirits, much like the one that we just saw. And then we also seem to have a father and a mother who are getting on in years, and it seems like they're forgetting a lot of things, but the mother seems to have something wrong with her. Interesting. Ooh. Bandage? Absolutely. Select an item in your inventory. Choose combine for the context menu. Select the second item to combine it with. I don't even need to know all that. For example, you can use bandages and antiseptic on their own, or combine them to create a first aid kit which heals you for a larger amount. Oh my god, green and red herbs. That sounded like I was dissing the game. I'm really not. I love this idea. I love it so much. Can I get a Silent Hill 3 reference in here? Am I gonna start like rotting in the mirror? Antiseptic? I love this game. Dark area. Father's Journal 2. We went to see a doctor today, at last. It's hard to make it out all the way to the city. When we were younger, it seemed like such a charming idea to have a house so isolated. It was our own little world. Now just getting groceries in town is a hassle. I made the appointment and made sure you were ready to go. I could tell you didn't know why we had to. You didn't think anything was wrong. I've always had my head in the clouds. I'm fine, you're overreacting. You would tell me over and over. I didn't even want to think about whether you remembered the reason why this was necessary. We're waiting on the scan results now. But based on how you were with the doctor, I'm not hopeful. You had trouble answering his questions and kept looking at me for answers. God, why is this happening so fast? I held your hand over the stick shift as I drove home while you cried softly to yourself. I can't help but hate myself for thinking it, but I think we're close to the end. How did this happen so quickly? Only months ago, the sounds of your singing filled the house as you tidied up, did the dishes, cooked us dinner. Now you barely get out of bed. Something inside of you is broken. Half the time you look at me and see a stranger, but you won't acknowledge it. You just turn over in the bed and try and go back to sleep. I wonder what you dream of. I hope it's of the last fragments of our beautiful life together. Alright, cool. I believe now we head upstairs. You can access the map from your inventory by pressing back, which I assume is this button for me. The areas you enter are automatically tracked, and you engage the level of completion based on the amount of static covering them. If there's still static over the room, there's more to be done there. We are back to Resident Evil. Oh yeah. Perfect. Jesus. This must be the mother's room. I don't even remember like where I came in already. Man, this is a lovely little place. Mother's Journal 3. I am alone in this house now. All I have left are the keepsakes of a long life together. Oh, Rose, Looking at your young face smiling and laughing on grainy film is a poison that sours my heart by the day. Seeing you alive but knowing you are gone is more than I can bear. At least I have our memories. He like kill himself in the tub or something? I mean, the place seems haunted. Alright, what's this? Bedroom poem. Only a few days to notice how you used to be. The changes were minor at first. Forgetting your ring, leaving your keys, staring into nothing, like you knew it was coming. And I saw it all too late. Bed you were buried in, trying not to be seen. Ghosts in white coats, what a terrible thing. Strangers' goodbyes, dreams of hearing you sing. The hour burns forever. 12:15. Shit's making me depressed, dude. That's how you know it's good. Tell me this isn't the attic. This isn't how we get to the attic. That's not a key for the attic. What the fuck am I saying? No! Because I don't know if this is going to be one of those games where the key automatically gets used or not. Because some of them don't do that. Some of them you actually have to go into the inventory and use the key. This lean is making me fucking sleepy. I swear to God, it's just this. This is an actual fucking lean. Grandfather clock. Oh! $12.15, baby.
Huh. 12:15.
From the poem. Oh my. Love that. Love it. God, I love puzzles. Especially in these games. Ooh, VHSs. Ooh, what we got? I like that camera. Ooh. Ooh. I do like this camera, never mind. It's kind of tough. Oh, there's Rose. Alright, I can't hold anymore, so you know what that means? We're gonna chain smoke all of the cigarettes. I mean, come on, there's always time for a cigarette.
500 cigarettes.
Mm-mm. I don't like this. Something's gonna be different about them. Found the attic, baby. Relatively eerie. The message seems, or I'm sorry, torn paper. The message seems hastily scribbled. If this is real, this place is what they say it is, I don't even know how I'll feel. Will it answer the questions that I and everyone who has ever lost someone have spent so long asking? And what if it does? Will that change anything? If I don't come back and someone finds this, I tried my best. Okay. So, that would appear to be the room that lets you go to the other side or whatever it was, to the spirit realm, I assume, or whatever. And it would appear we have one half of that relic in the VHS room. So far, not like terribly scary. It's just a little eerie, a little creepy. It's much like the beginning of Silent Hill 2. It starts off pretty tame, and then once you meet the first monster, it doesn't go back down from there. It stays like that. It stays scary. God, that remake is so fucking good. I mean that wholeheartedly. And I mean shit. If y'all want to see me play the remake as well, I will happily do that. That is such a good game. Oh my god. Silent Hill 3 as well, kinda. I mean, it starts off up here, and it comes back down, and then like pretty quickly it goes like right back up. That isn't really a game that like eases you into it, honestly. A game that does ease you into it though, Silent Hill 4. Oh my god. Okay, I said that I've beaten Silent Hill 4. I lied. I have still yet to beat it, because that game, it starts off down here and it just keeps going, and suddenly we're way up here. We are way up here, and it stays throughout the entire game, and it's so fucking aggravating. Where the hell am I? Even though I have not completed Silent Hill 4, I'm like really close to beating it. If I'm correct, Silent Hill 4 was probably like, I want to say it's the one that did the worst out of the games made by the original Team Silent or whatever. I can see why, honestly, because that is the game that changed everything. Like, they were very they did a lot to change it up from Silent Hill 3, and it's good. It is still good. Just, god damn it, we need to go find the other. Yeah, we need to find the other half. It is still really good though, seriously, highly recommend. I highly recommend any of the Silent Hill games. That does remind me though, I want to play Silent Hill Homecoming for y'all. I don't want to experience it for myself, I want to play it with y'all, because if I'm correct, Silent Hill Homecoming is dog shit. Along with like every other American Silent Hill game. So I'm excited for that. I don't know, oh, I probably should check the camera is about to die. Ooh. Somebody's been here recently. Narcissus and Goldmund. Herman Jesse, we need to cook. He thought that all men trickled away, changing constantly until they finally dissolved, while the artist created images remained unchangeably the same. He thought that the fear of death was perhaps the root of all art, perhaps also of all things of the mind. We fear death, we shudder at life's instability, we grieve to see the flowers wilt again and again, and the leaves fall, and in our hearts we know that we, too, are transitory and will search for laws and formulate thoughts. It is in order to salvage something from the great dance of death, to make something that lasts longer than we do. Perhaps the woman after whom the master shaped his beautiful Madonna is already wilted or dead, and soon he too will be dead. Others will live in his house and eat at his table, but his work will still be standing, hundreds of years from now and longer. It will go on shimmering in the quiet, cloistered church, unchangingly beautiful, forever smiling with the same sad, flowering mouth. Interesting. Holy big box. Oh my god, it's a safe room. Inventory space is limited. Item boxes can store items until you need them. Each item box is connected to every other, so they all share the same items. It's best to only carry what you need. Well, at the moment, I apparently have more film in here. I I don't need cigarettes at the moment, so let's go ahead and put those away. I don't need the lighter either at the moment. The fuck is that? I want that possum up there. Wait. Hear me out on this. Let's fucking go. Fucking go. Too easy, bro. Too easy. Going into the basement now. I don't like basements. Push some items to reveal new areas. When you are close to a pushable object, a prompt will appear. Move towards the object while holding the button to push it. Very nice, very nice. It's like a survival bunker down here. Hello? They had to have been survivalists. This is way too much. Okay. Very creepy. What? The damp hasn't been kind to any of this. I guess there's definitely mold growing on a lot of this crap. Oh. Okay, so yeah, we want to go back. Push that shelf. There we go. It's a lot of furnaces. The winters must get cold. A lot of furnaces. Oh, and we have the other half. Last of, well, I assume last if it's in an area like this. Father's Journal 4. I have to get up early to finish packing, but I can't sleep. I heard ungodly noises coming from the attic. Going to take a look. I haven't been up there in years. Not like I have anything left to lose. Oh, there's that. And here we are. Okay.
The air feels colder all of a sudden. Something has changed.
My camera not do that right now?
I may not come back.
Well, we're going in, so you're not coming back. Ooh. Well, let's venture. I like this. My camera is currently focusing on my Foxy plush in the background. Or trying to. This will sound a little weird if you haven't played Resident Evil, if you haven't played Silent Hill 4. This reminds me of that, really. Because in between levels, there's like a whole like long staircase where you go between the different levels. And that in Silent Hill 4, it's just a winding staircase. And it's supposed to be like in the mind of the main villain, if I'm correct. Did I miss something? Because that ain't gonna do anything. I just used a charge right there because I wanted to test something. But oh, I did not miss something. Oh my god, he's fast. I just die? Tank controls are not nice in chase sequences, dear lord. Okay, that was supposed to happen. Okay, I was gonna say let's leave it there, but I'm just now realizing okay, holy shit. That thing, that creature, creature literally just spawned in. That was a little confusing because I can't tell what happened exactly. Like, did I get caught? Because I was being dragged down the stairs, but then I just bashed through the door. It's a little confusing, but oh well. At the least, it seems like we escaped him, and then he came back through the door. We went, some arms grabbed us through the TV and pulled us into the archive, it's called, because of the Steam achievement. Worky the fucking pig over here. I was gonna say that we're gonna leave it there.
What just happened? All those stairs, and what was that thing chasing me? Now I'm somewhere. If this is the afterlife, it's not what I was expecting. Regardless of my expectations, I can't go back the way I came. Good. I'm not leaving until I get answers.
Okay, hang on, because we might be able to save up here. Might. So this could be a game where you don't even have to save. Hang on, that actually looks more like a save station over there. Nope, right here. Okay, I like it, using a computer for it, okay. I like that a lot. I think we'll leave it right there for the time being. Fantastic. Like, this gives me the exact experience I want from the old Resident Evils, the old Silent Hills, old horror games in general, without it being like overwhelming, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, it's new, it's fresh, and it's refreshing, to say the least. There's another old horror game on here called Crow's Country that I also want to check out because that one also looks really good. I say old horror game. It's newer, but it's made to look old. I mean, seriously, so far, amazing game. Amazing game. But I remember Silent Hill 4 and 3's the most. Well, hang on now, because now I want to watch this. The trees remind me of Luigi's Mansion. Jesus Christ. It looks so amateurish, but in such a good way. I can't explain it. And listen to that soundtrack, listen to that music. Or just cut it off. It's the tapes. Whole fucking landfill of them. That, what the hell? Okay. Was it supposed to end right there? That felt like such an abrupt cutoff. Okay, I'm gonna close the game so I can like actually kind of focus on y'all. That's fantastic. Genuinely a fantastic game. Seriously, go play the game. Go if you have a PC, if you have Steam, go play Heartworm because so far it's fantastic. And I've only played it for an hour. I had a lot of fun with it. And once again, I want to thank you guys so much for sitting down, watching a new video from this idiot. And I'll catch you guys next time on some more Heartworm, Silent Hill, something. We'll see. Hi guys. Hi there, me again. I really just wanted to come back and give you guys a proper exit because that was kind of quick. I didn't really have words at the time of recording that, but just from the little bit that I played, what I would use to describe the game is a love letter to horror. Perfect. That, or just like a love letter to Silent Hill, Resident Evil, whatever. Because that is seriously fantastic. I just got done editing it. I'm going to add this at the end and a few other things. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I still got to play more. So once again, thank you guys for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. And go check out BellaWella. I really appreciate her for allowing me to use her music during that little beginning section when I forgot to record the game audio. I'm such an idiot. Her socials as in Instagram, Spotify, YouTube will be in the description below. Thank you guys again. Till next time. Bye, guys.